We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. And off we go from Arlington. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Now a stop as we have an injured Lion. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game.
And he's done so, then he had ever not wanted his cell phone. The young lady he was talking to, he said, he told her that he wanted to get back into the boat with the boys. And then the boys said that Nolan said he was going to stay and talk with her. Obviously, the statement's complete.
Right to the air, here's Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And you'll get about an 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's a second down.
I think this is something that we can expect the rest of the day here, Mike, in the passing game. They love getting the running back involved early. I think until the defense shows they got a plan to take him away, expect them to continue to find ways to get him involved in the passing game.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 1. Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. Open man is Jameson Williams. And he's going to get this one up to the 43-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Lions first down. Here's Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. He's across midfield.
Hey, let me call you back.
He's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down. Goff. As he throws there, it's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to...
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had your hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Right to the air is Prescott. Open man downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. And has much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. At the 43-yard line. Falling away. What a throw. He drops it in there. And he will get into the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver. Not only made the grab, but Greg turns it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. Cowboys move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
With the COD cause of death, that should be very apparent. By simply autopsying the lungs. Also, you know immediately if there were signs of trauma. I've seen the photos of his body on the beach, but as Todd Gerald from United Cajun Navy stated, the body was facing us. I couldn't see the face, the neck, the arms, the hands for defensive wounds. I couldn't see if there were bruises to the torso. I couldn't see the skull was fractured. None of that. I could see the teeth were missing. But it seems to me that those exhibited, we would know there had been workforce trauma, stabbing, shooting, manual or ligature asphyxiation. We would know that. But yet, we know not failure. So, to me, that would rule out drowning or trauma.
On first and 10, here's Brian, tight end Sam Laporta. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. That looked good for a dozen. Very quick first half. Ball out to the 35-yard line. They go up to first and 10. From the gun, it's gone. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's out of bounds up near the 45-yard line. So, a better first down moves him out to the 47-yard. And it's first and 10. Left side, caught by his running back. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Just across the midfield stripe. Here's second down. And that's a little incomplete. Pressure certainly infected the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. It's going to bring up a third down. Goff to throw. That one taken in by St. Brown. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll go up here first and 10. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Donovan Ezeragu there to make the play. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. 3rd and long. To throw is gone. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Donovan Wilson. And the Cowboys are going to take over here at their own 22.
Every once in a while, like you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball. I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what. It ends up being a costly mistake.
Common especially in cases where high profile or there's some sort of speed. And they submit to and the person to do a second time to just need the information on that citizen out there. So they're also probably trying to find
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Kate Ferguson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 that sets them 2nd and 5. A first carry for former Tar Heel Javonte Williams. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards, stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Dak is throwing here on 1st down. Into the hands of Pickens once again. And he will go all the way. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
All this guy has to do is keep this pace up. He's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have one.
Now Aubrey for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Cowboys will take a 14-6 lead. So now after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away.
It's hot outside.
Very good kickoff. Return from the 4.
That who you made me not there is really good. You made me
2-yard line.
I'll put the cold on.
After this, I'm putting them on
It
y'all.
was really sweet. Or flavor.
On 1st down, it's Goff. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now, Goff. He'll be hit
Look,
as he throws this time, and it's going to fall.
oh, that came on your page.
Thanks.
Poor baby.
Poor baby. Ain't nothing poor about me. And I'm not gay, so yeah, I'm gonna have that on my page. Absolutely.
Here's a screen set up for Diggs. That screen goes to the left, and that's a 1st down. Here's Goff. They'll look to set up a screen here. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It's pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the
Shit.
45-yard line. A couple first downs, and the football down to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. He'll send this out to Montgomery. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Scott to throw. That one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And the Cowboys are going to have it just past their 25.
What do you look at that? What is that?
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
As he throws there, it's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to the other side, and it'll set up second down. Here we go. Let's slide it.
This is why I love Brody. This real guys are the healthiest.
Wow, let's see what's going on.
As he throws, it is incomplete. Johnson couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway. You do know it'll be third down. Prescott now. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
You gotta go on that thread.
No, I'm just trying to find a second. What they think?
Off to throw on first down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down. Out of the shotgun. It's gone. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. What to do following the sack? It is third and long. Here's Goff. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Throwing here is Goff. So the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they are
Anthony Rawa.
drive with first
Yep.
and 10. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So a lot of options on the table now. It's first and 5. From the shotgun, it's down.
They got close.
What?
You know, Graveman already has this close.
I put that in there.
Defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving.
Yeah, I put that in there.
Second down. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Or scroll up and see what Tammy tried to,
Yards on that play.
like, playing on top of what we're doing. Like, stay focused on what we're doing first. Like, don't do that. That's an argument waiting to happen. Raven already on her ass by her mother now.
Outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the
This was you with this long thing.
It'll bring
You
up
see?
second
The
down.
blue, right?
Yeah, the blue is me.
Again, Prescott to the air. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be taken down. A big pass touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line. They'll throw again. Dak. First and goal.
He said, I'm bringing the food. No, they fucking with his little food. Maybe she really was talking about them.
In his reaction and decision to turn into a runner, defense has just enough time.
I'm just saying, like, I don't, you know, we don't like front over here. Let me not say that. Everybody can't. But we don't know if we'd have been able to afford the fucking pool.
To throw is Prescott. That is caught by the tight end, James Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now.
But just I want you to say, hey, this is our niece. I just want to say hello to everybody because I'm not included in the chat. I want you to say that.
I'm seeing them. Say, you don't be out there in the chat?
Because you never invited me.
It's exactly, and it's okay. Like,
It's not. It's really not. You should. No. You should know what's going on.
I just read it. I'm good.
I normally don't know until I don't know when the plan is being planned.
That's good. Now you know I'm involved. I'm coming, and we good. I'll see them all when we get there for 2 weeks. So I have to go. I'm not being. Don't worry, I'm scrolled up and seen everything. You good? Talking about the bang bang shrimp. You need those.
Oh, Ty said that, right?
Yeah, that's good.
No, that's me and Ty. We used to always meet at the one that be dancing. That's Ty.
Oh.
We used to always meet at Bonefish Grill and get the bang bang shrimp. Just put a laughing emoji at Ty. Just put laughing emoji at Ty. Bang bang shrimp.
See, my phone, you just click on it, and you can do it how you do it on your phone.
From the gun, it's gone.
Shit.
That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Goff hooking up with his tight end Laporta. And they give the Lions a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is a lot.
That's the fastest win I got. Still broke them.
I'll pick up the 44-yard. Set to go now on first and 10. Throwing Goff.
That's a big.
Bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Deron Bland. Good coverage, and he gets his hands on that one. Second and 10. Back to the air. It's Goff. That is pulled in at the 5. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run. Yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Did you get in the pool?
It's Bates to kick this one away.
What time gonna get in? Let's get off the chain. It's like
This
being
one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's first and 10.
I was looking for my new Floby that I just ordered with the roof. But sometimes that's why I've been out there lately, under the tent. I'm parking up. Like, God damn.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead, despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Brings up 3rd and 3. Back to throw is Prescott. This one is taken in downfield.
Before I stay back to that being on time.
It's a gain of 28.
Please put.
Reload.
First down.
Here
again. Prescott. Got his man at the 6. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. A couple big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Prescott again. And he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half. He might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, like this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 2. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. On first and 10, here's Goff. Right side, it's for Porter.
Yeah.
And it'll be marched out up at the 34-yard line. On first down, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this will be incomplete.
And you see his coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws in the bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
It is a huge play for Detroit. 31 yards. Here's first and 10. Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. To throw is Goff. The pressure there got to him. As he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of the...
And he'll get into the end zone. Brock Rice, touchdown Lions.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback respected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Dak can throw it here on first down. Here down the field will fall incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10. Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play for the Cowboys. It's a gain of 34. First down, Prescott. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It'll be first and goal. It's a gain of 28.
I watched him too, man.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back. Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. That's step one. I promise you step two on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway. So if this was an NBA game, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He's going to try it here again. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. That's going to be fun. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. A first down throw for Prescott. For a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. From the 39, here's a first and 10. Goff to throw. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next. That's a skill that really just comes from experience.
He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And the Lucas ball.
They're gonna give me an animation. That's crazy.
Inside the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Throwing on second down. Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point drop. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted.
Should be all the way. Nobody should catch him.
Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick 2 if you prefer? The play backfires to the offense in a big way.
Well, Mike, you don't see this too often in the NFL. The rare pick 2. Now, it won't go down in the stat sheet as an interception for either guy, but the effort won't go unnoticed. For him to go the entire length of the field at the end of this drive certainly ends on a high note after giving up that touchdown.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line. On first and 10, Prescott. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On second down, it's hit. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's down the field for Moses. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
I like the fact that they took a shot on third and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the fourth down punt. You're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up fourth and a mile.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down. It's a turnover on down. Goff's going to throw here on first and 10. Throughout another pass for his favorite target. Out to the line now on second and 2. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2. From the gun, here's Gibbs. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards. A gain of
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose under
Pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. What to do now as they come up on second and long. From the gun, it's Goff. That is part of the three. To the goal line and in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. His second TD of the game. This one gives his team the lead. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So even after the penalty, they're not going to rethink things. They'll stick with going for one. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown. Prescott on first base. There's a short run that's caught by Ferguson. And they'll have it across midfield. Now at the opposing 46-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier. And that gets him the first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll go with Williams. He'll get this ahead for about three. Big lineman Aleem McNeil ends the play there.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 7. Now Prescott. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Rolling right. He'll let this go for Pickens. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Throw again. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now that on 4th down. That's taken in. And he is going to have a Cowboys first down as this defense can't come up with the play they needed. They surrender again 17 on 4th down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They were 1st and 10. The play action. It's Prescott. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him in time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Prescott again. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Again, Prescott to the air. It is brought in the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. He knocks it through. Cowboys will up the lead to 5.
Lions 32.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's the 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
That's good. Lions.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. To throw is Goff. There's that man again. Another sack. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. And that's going to do it. It'll put him over 200 receiving yards in the game. What a performance. That grab also comes with a 1st down. Throwing, Goff. That's caught. It's Isaac to Slav. And he's in. Isaac to Slav. Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown, Detroit.
What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry and the carry part, Greg. That was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Now, Goff. He is not going to break free. Good defense. They wrap him up at the line of scrimmage. The try for two comes up empty. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Showing us a big leg. Didn't want to defend the return, so his ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. First down, Prescott. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And he will score. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Prescott leading the Cowboys to the line for this two-point drop. On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line. And
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Goff. All alone, it's the tight end Laporta. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. Goff to throw on first down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Covering very strong defensively. It's second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the ball to start the second quarter as time expires here in the first. First down throw for Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Leads to second and 10.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Got a man over the middle. And he will score again. George Pickens. Touchdown Cowboys. Making 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that was his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. To throw is dropped. Thrust, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Gibbs. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down from behind the line. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's gone. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more practice to score touchdowns.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That keeps him ahead of schedule. It's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 9-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up a 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Williams. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Yes, he does. 1st and goal coming up.
And the goal is 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. When that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense. So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call.
Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6.
These are the plays that drive a coach crazy. 3rd and goal. Put the ball into the hands of your quarterback, and you trust them to make good decisions. In this case, once there was nowhere to go with the ball, once all the throwing lanes were taken away, this ball needs to come out. You cannot take a sack and make 4th and goal that much more difficult.
And that is got it. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. He is come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. So yet another touchdown pass, and that one's going to be the record breaker. Most touchdown passes in a single game.
The Cowboys will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out. Out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 2. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Laporta in motion. Goff's going to throw here on first and 10.
You got that time. You got no time for it.
Unfortunate, there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. From the gun, it's Goff. Hit as he throws, and it is
What's her name? Girlfriend asked me for the kids to go for
Ooh.
I really thought they water.
there anyways. We do know
Ooh.
it'll be third
We
down.
should go. Good job.
Oh, guys.
Here's Goff. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds. But
So they'll now be putting Bob.
comes out from the 36.
Yeah, because if we go
It
this
is
week,
first and 10.
the people that have.
Throwing here is Goff. To the right side, that's safety.
Yeah. You do chase on every time.
Across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10. Here's Goff. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pick up of 5 and sets up second and 5. Goff to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one not in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. This was just too far for the receiver in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to have a Lions first down. It's a gain of 12 on fourth down. Goff. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
15-yard loss. It's second down.
On second down, Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third and 1. Goff to throw. He'll get this one to a safety valve. Complete. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. Going to bring up fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's going to be incomplete. They fell for the bill to go for it on fourth and 1. It's a big ask, and the defense turns it away. Dak from throwing here on the first down. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson, and he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. Quick throw, taken in, and he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. And it's a gain of 20 on the heels of another big play to begin this drive.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
First down, Prescott out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. Prescott again. That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the safety, Herbie Joseph. And the Lions will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
They'll take over first
and 10. Here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. Out of the shotgun. It's Goff. Going left side. And it's taken in.
Yeah, that's you.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Detroit. To throw is Goff. He's got the corner open on the left side. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Throwing, Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
It's second down and 10.
Here we go. One final play. Again, working deep downfield. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball and will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That